Hello, middle school students. I just want to share with you really quick on how to get onto your science class and get started. I only had one person show up for the Zoom this morning, and I went through the whole lesson with him today. So we need to be checking our Google Classrooms every day and making sure we're jumping on our Zooms. So here I am at the middle school science class, and you have in your classwork, this is going to look a little different because this is the teacher side and I have everybody's on here. But you have this login information for each one of you. I posted one. So if you click on your login information, this one happens to be Jacob's, and you go to this link right here, it's going to take you to Apex Learning. My login stuff is already here. But you're going to use your username and your password to log into Apex. And when you log in, it's going to have you change your password to something you can remember. If you forget your password, I can always reset it, but I need you to try and pick something you'll remember. And then it's going to ask you to do some security questions in case you forget your password. So you're going to sign in. And now this is the teacher side again, so my side looks a little different. But you are going to click on your middle school science class. And it comes up with this page right here. This is going to be our science for this semester. So for today, your job, and I will go back to the Google Classroom for a minute, you have this lesson 1.1 right here. Let me go back. So here it says, these are the following lessons you need to complete in Apex. And this is due on Friday when we meet for this class again. So you have the Unit 1 overview, 1.1 overview, and then all these other things here, and I'm going to show you over here because it's a little easier to see. So if you go into Unit 1, you're going to click on Unit 1 overview. You're going to just read this quick little information here and click continue, and it's going to say it's done. Then you are going to go here to the 1.1 overview, click on it, and it just says science is a way of learning about the world by searching for clues in an organized way. And it tells you what you're going to learn about in this lesson. When you've read that, you will click continue. Now we have the study. This is the long part. This is the actual lesson where you're learning all about science today. So if you click on this study here, you're going to go through and read these slides. And if you don't want to read them, you can come right up here and click this little thing.
What is science? Study guide. Science is a process
and it reads the whole thing to you. So you don't have to read it if you don't want to. You can just listen to it. So you'll click next. You'll read up here. You'll read through the positive stories, negative stories, and scientific studies about cats. You'll click next. And then it has some questions for you to answer. In this one, it says which 3 statements contain information about cats that's based on scientific knowledge rather than opinion. So we have cats eat rodents that can spread disease. All cats should be avoided because cats are evil. That sounds like an opinion to me. Modern domestic cats are closely related to Near Eastern wildcats. That's a fact. Siamese cats are the most beautiful breed of cat. I could argue that. And domestic cats live in about 34% of homes in the United States. That seems like a fact. So submit. And then you'd click next question. And you're just going to write a little response here regarding the question they asked up here. Next, you have a video. Here you have more things. You're going to be choosing images of the constellation Orion made using a telescope R. Well, if you can see it and prove it, it's science. You'll go through, you're going to learn about pseudoscience and myths. These are all things they talk about in the lesson. The benefits of science, thinking about science and how they study that. They have you check your understanding and do some reasoning. You learn about the scientific process, and then they ask you if the scientist did that well. Theories and laws. You have to write about cats or aliens sent to spy on us and whether or not that's a scientific theory. Then they have these theories and laws. Be sure to read these down here before you do the next part, because they ask you questions about matching up the theories and the laws. And then these here is the last slide. It just has all of the words in it from the lesson that you need to know. And you can click on it and it tells you what those words mean. So you can review those and then click continue. When you have finished the lesson, you're going to go to this checkup right here. You're going to click review, next, and it's going to ask you 3 questions based on what you learned. So once you answer those 3 questions, you'll click continue. You have a review assignment, which is just a quick video. So watch this, it's going to review what you've learned. And then the last thing you need to do today is this quiz right here. It is 5 questions long. So when you click on it, oh, I got an 80 when I took it, but I'll reset it here. It's just going to ask you 5 quick questions that you answer, and then you have to get at least a 60% to pass, which is a D. So you can miss up to 2 questions. And then when you are all done with your quiz, you are done with this lesson and you're done for today. So you just need to complete this page right here. If you have any questions, you can email me or contact me on my Google Voice number, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing you at the social studies class. Thank you.